international students or transferees from another country, they continue their studies or accomplish other components of their education in the area where they have moved to. As the Bola Bola gates open and proudly welcome a variety of capable students, Iloilo National High School soars high with a combination of competent young individuals. In this documentary, one of which are the foreign students of our institution that will be interviewed up close to showcase this educational side, exemplary level of competence, excellence, and progressiveness, all the way from East to West to INHS.
I have two international students, one from Germany and one from Saudi Arabia. So, experiences, well, it's difficult for both of them to understand the native language, which is the first language, which is Hiligaynon. Siyempre, very happy ko and glad na nag-open sila for international students.
My name is Joelian Louis Mugadas and I'm at the age of 15 and I'm from Sri Lanka, Jaffna.
So my name is Theodore Marcel Pitcher. I'm 22 years old and in Germany I was living in Berlin, the capital of Germany.
What are the reasons why did you move to the Philippines?
We relocated due to the economic crisis in Sri Lanka, and as I am a Filipino Sri Lankan, we actually took this opportunity together with my family to explore and to get to know about Philippines and its culture, traditions and authenticity.
Because my parents are former Filipinos and they just convinced me to stay in the Philippines for good.
What can you say about Iloilo National High School?
Iloilo National High School provides its prominent involvement in to construct like a sound and socio-economic socio-economic structure through the leaders that they're producing in your school. Like also they have students which have who are great leaders now in the society.
Well, Iloilo National, I heard from a lot of people that Iloilo National High School is a really good school, even though it's public, and it's like one of the best public schools in Iloilo.
What are the challenges encountered by an international student at INHS?
When I moved here, I found it's totally different from how it was in Sri Lanka. Like here, it's almost like you have to be more expressive. You have to be involved in everything, and you have to be friendly with everyone. But then for me, it was really hard when I came here, and that was something which I felt like I struggled because it's like we have to go lobbying, we have to go networking, and we have to even act like people smart actings and people smart movements. So those things were something which made me pressurized in these 3 months after I came here from Sri Lanka.
Well, the challenges is right now the language, because I'm still practicing, and also with the learning system, because it's different in German.
How did international students cope with the INHS academic culture?
We were taught under a knowledge-based development evaluation. But then when I moved into the Philippines, their education here, it was all based on they evaluate on how you express. So I couldn't really cope up with the level of what they really want me to do.
Quite good, because I'm still adjusting.
What are the impacts of the academic challenges to their perceived academic performance?
In International High School, they are still, even all over the Philippines, they are still prolonging with like teaching, and all the learning facilities are online, which is not empowering each individual, but mostly they are like it's group works, and it's not empowering each student of what they are learning in that subject when they are doing.
Well, we're In class, we're performing a lot of speeches and reporting, and this is kind of like a new experience for me, and this is kind of also a challenge for me.
What is or are the reasons why you chose INHS?
Like already mentioned before, my mother used to say that Ideal National High School is the best school in keeping up with the culture and traditions of the Filipino people. And as soon as I arrived from Sri Lanka, even others who my mother knew, they suggested to go to Ideal National High School. And it was really near to our residence, so that's why I chose to come to Ideal National High School and study here.
As I said before, that people are saying that Lasho is a really good school. And yeah, I'm looking forward to graduating.
What is or are the hardest part of adjusting to INHS academic culture?
Here it's like you have to do your works on time, and like it's evaluation basis, and more like I have to market myself and get friends and get involved in stuff and get involved in activities and take part in everything. Moreover, in Sri Lanka, these things were not there. It's like I have to study, I have to attend class. My performance is good at class, but that won't even affect my grades.
Yeah, the first thing is that about the language, of course, and well, yeah, also the learning system.
What is or are your motivations in coping to INHS culture?
Like it's the Lord in my favorite Jesus Christ, and the redemption and the righteousness, and that's something which has given me strength and motivated me even through all the challenges.
The people, because they're like convincing or persuading me to like be good in school and motivate me in that way.
What is or are the differences of your past school to INHS?
Our school there in Sri Lanka, it's a Christian school and it's an international school. Its foundation was based on faith, and also each and every activity we do, and the initiatives we take in school, everything is based on the faith and worldly principles. And also there in school, our teaching methods are different. We are coached and trained for the exam oriented view of how the answer schemes we have to answer according to the answer schemes. But here it's like it's not, the coaching is different. It's for your grades and for just evaluation.
Well, as I said before, the learning system is quite different. In Germany, it's, well, you can say the standards are higher than here in the Philippines, but for me, it's like they're talking here deep English, they're using deep words, and I'm still adjusting with that too.
Did you ever tell yourself to give up on your studies, and why?
I never tell myself that, because in my country and throughout our family history, we have been taught to, and we have learned that studies is everything. Without studies, you can't just come up in your life, because that is the base of a child's growth. And so I never had that thought of losing my studies or just to give up on my studies and maybe work out somewhere.
Not really, because like people always tell me to be good in school and always study hard.
What coping methods did you use to continue studying in science when you were studying?
I'll just go approach my sister, since she's 4 years ahead of me, so she would have gone through what I have gone through, maybe more than what I would have gone through. So I approach her, I talk with my parents.
Well, I'm trying to force myself and like always look up and try my best.
Then again, international students are individuals, self-transferred from one country to another to accomplish their studies or to further advance it. Here, this institution is proven that not only do they have skills, but have also put them to prepare to further their talents for release capacity.